I won't forget the first time I came out here, right? And I had a chance to talk with your mom a little bit.
Sure.
It was just the spirit that's out here, you know, and getting the whole family involved. It's unique and it's pleasurable. So how did like everybody, like you, obviously the two of you migrated out here,
Right.
But like it seems like everybody else followed you as well.
Yeah. Well, thanks by the way. I mean, that's huge. I mean, it was awesome getting to meet you, and you caught us so early on too, which we, you know, it's fun for us that you know what you're doing now, and we're grateful for it.
Well, I have to thank Lars.
Right.
I mean,
Shout out Lars. Yeah.
Big shout out to Lars.
Yes. So I moved out here in 2014 to do a harvest out here. It was kind of like a scouting trip, so to speak. I called up Sid. He followed, 6 months after. And we both met some really great connections too, just with mentors that we still have to this day on kind of coaching us in the farming side of things, winemaking side of things. But it was about a year and a half, probably later, that our parents were basically empty nesters back in Wisconsin, and they have 4 kids. I've got an older brother, older sister, and they're saying, "What are we still doing here?" I mean, we're a tight-knit family, so they said, I think it's time to make a move. So they started looking, and so they've been to Oregon a couple times, loved it out here, and anyways, it was more or less when they were looking to move, just kind of in the background. I almost want to say that they were like, it'd be nice to move here someday. Right. Anyways, they called up a realtor to kind of check around, and the funny thing is, it felt like fate in a way, especially just getting this property in particular. That my mom, when she visited, we were in Newburgh, that's where we were living, but she would drive Bell Road, just said, wouldn't it be great someday to own property here on Bell? And the very next day, they booked a realtor, and nothing was available. But the next day, they went back out with the realtor to do some more house hunting, basically. And this place popped up on a foreclosure. And the realtor, it was in bad shape. There was no vineyard here. This building wasn't here. The house had holes from the top floor to the kitchen. It was in rough shape. The realtor, even before they got in, said, "She just want to go to the next place." But yeah, they just had a feeling. Obviously the property was here, and they knew what we were into, and in the back of their mind, they said, it'd be nice to plant this someday. But yeah, anyways, they jumped on it, and so which was crazy to them, because they said, "What are we doing? We still live in Wisconsin, now we own a property in Oregon."
Right.
Oh shit, basically. But and then we just started chipping away at it, basically. And then my sister moved out this way too. She was in med school down in Arizona, and placed a residency here. They took her on full time. So we just have one other brother in Phoenix area. We're trying to get him here. We're trying to get him here. He's a biochemist, so we could definitely use you. So,
Come on, we need chemistry.
Yeah. We're always on the phone with them, chatting him up on analysis and stuff like that. So
but I'm sure at Christmas time he's like, "Okay, here's my Christmas wish list. Please bring me some wine."
But it just kind of snowballed. I think wine is kind of an easy thing to jump on as well. They were all excited that we were going to do this, and to be honest, we're young at this. We realize that, that isn't lost on us, but we had some really great connections when we got here. Just a huge blessing, and just really had a push from people that believed in us and just said, "Go for it." So